This is Craig Joseph of Two Birds Travel. As the title promised, I'm going to give you guys a breakdown and a recap of my amazing Orlando trip. So thank you for taking time to watch. Share this out to anyone who you think may be a benefit for this. So I'm going to start off by giving a little bit of background. As you guys know, I spent the last week in Orlando in a vacation home. Awesome experience. Went to Disney, hung out at Universal for a little bit, did a couple of stuff with the family. It was a really cool experience. But my business, as you know, Two Birds Travel, is a travel agency and it's powered by something called Surge365. I'm going to break down step by step how Surge365 and all of its aspects benefited me personally in this trip. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in. I'll be looking for you guys as well. And let's just get into this. Don't want to waste anyone's time. I just want to go straight in. All right. So a little over 2 years ago, I bought into Surge365 for $3.99. And it is $59.95 a month until I referred 3 people. I am currently 3 and free, which is awesome. So that's a plus. So the vacation home, let's start there. The list price for it was over $2,000. We were supposed to get it for about $1,300 and change, but we waited too late. So we ended up paying $1,596.15. I'm looking at my notes, by the way, for a 5-bedroom vacation home with a pool. 1 king, 1 queen, the rest is supposed to be twin beds. It was a really, really dope house. I feel blessed that we were able to stay there. We saved $1,279.32, and that was through the membership. So through the membership is where I do things that are for my personal travel and for my secondary, which is my wife. So when you do Surge365 as a membership, you get a primary and a secondary, and whoever is listed on that, they get those extremely discounted insider pricing. That's how we were able to secure that home for about $1,300 less than the public price, which is nothing to shake a leg at. So that was awesome. If you may be guessing, there's no commission or anything that comes from the membership. You just get rock bottom pricing. So that's one aspect of what that business can do for you. So we got the rock bottom pricing on the vacation home. We got the rock bottom pricing on the rental. It was $489.99 before tax, coming up to about like $552 or so after taxes, and then fees and all that, and that enterprise one to throw on. But yeah, when we looked at just calling enterprise directly and trying to get a quote for that same time frame, they want about $1,000 for that same 15-passenger van. So in 2 places, right, let's add up the savings. That's about $1,700 in savings so far, just through the membership. Because I am a travel agent and I'm with a reputable company, I was able to get a Clear card. A Clear card basically shows that you are with a reputable company and you are indeed a travel agent. This is what it looks like. I'm blocking out my actual Clear numbers, but boom, this is what Clear card looks like. That little card, along with about, I want to say 3 or 4, maybe, it's probably more than that, about 5 to 6 hours of trading allowed me to get discounted and free tickets to Disney and Universal. Whoa. So the tickets that we got from Disney, well, the tickets that I got for Disney that were free or reduced, I could only use them during a certain amount of time, and Christmas time is a blackout date. So the only day when I was down there where I could use it was the 24th. So I only did 1 day, and I paid normal price like everyone else for my second day that I went. But the ticket that I got for free was worth about $200, which is significant savings. It was a Park Hopper Plus option, so I literally could have gone to any park out of Disney's 4 major theme parks and their water parks. And that was just for doing training and having a clear card, which is an awesome part. So that's the second part of the business, the travel agent part of it. So you have the membership and you have the travel agent part, and both came in super handy during this trip. All the Disney tickets that I was a part of helping people buy, I bought through the travel agency part of it, but I purposely did not put in the invoices for them because no, it's a family trip. Not trying to make money on nobody. So I didn't invoice any of that, even though I could have, but I was like, I'm not going through all that for tickets. But the awesome part of it is that as with big family trips, there were issues with knowing where the tickets were purchased and things like that, and having to change names and stuff. So being able to tug on my my little travel agent laurels, I was able to call up Disney directly and get things straightened out a couple of times to fix things, change ownership of tickets, things like that. They don't refund any tickets, but they did allow me to change ownership for a special situation that happened. And then there was another ticket that I sent out the confirmations, and for some reason didn't get to them. As an agent, you get an automatic copy of it as well, so I was able to just pull that up and get them into the park. Speaking of the park, Magic Kingdom on Christmas Day is ridiculous, and even though it was cut off by 12:15 and they didn't let people in for a while after that, they let people in a little bit longer, a little bit afterwards as well. So that was a thing there. So let's recap a little bit. Through the membership, saved about $1,300 on an amazing vacation home, about 12 minutes away from the main gate of Animal Kingdom, about 20 minutes away from, what's it called again, Magic Kingdom, things like that. We got to have a great time at those parks. I talked about the discounted tickets and the free tickets. I talked about the ability to talk to Disney directly because they're one of my partners. So we're having a partnership with Disney. As being a Disney travel agent, I was able to make sure that things that could have been a bit more of a hassle, I was able to take care of and make sure that things went smoothly to make sure everyone in the family had a great time. So boom, 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 that part done. Let's move on to Universal. We went to City Walk, but we didn't actually go to Universal because of time restraints. We were doing things with other family and not everyone to go. So I do have a 3-day, 3-park ticket that's worth about $15 that was complimentary because I did the training and because I have that card that I showed earlier. So to make sure those two things, that will save me a considerable amount of money that I can use when I go back, which I might be addicted. I might be trying to go back sometime soon. What's up, Gerald? Thank you for coming in. And thank you for all those who are on the broadcast right now. So the main thing I wanted to show was for $3.99 investment, and then after I got 3 people to see the light and see the benefit in just the membership part of it or just the travel agent part of it, I was able to have that $59.95 waived, and I've saved, let's add things up together, so about $1,300 off the house, let's say another $400 off the rental, then the $200 ticket for free from Disney, and then the $315 ticket for free from Universal. If we add up, that's about $2,000 in savings off of one trip, off of a $400 investment. And that $400 investment that I made, you can make the same investment for $199 with the same $59.95 a month. But if you do this before that ball drops, you get it for the $199 price, which is ridiculous. redonkulous. Like, I'm really jealous. Like, I've been promoting this sale and everything, but every time I promote, it's just like, I wish I could have paid that $199. But even then, I've saved an insane amount of money, and my friends and family have saved an insane amount of money from what this entails. Another cool thing that I'm able to do, I have this Vortex website. So when friends and family need to book things, as long as they create their login, they're good to go. They save money. Whatever they save, I get back as a reward, a cash reward. So they save $2, I get $2. They save $1,000, I get $1,000. It's pretty awesome. But all that was tied up into that $399 investment that I made. That for you is a $199 investment if you decide that this is a good fit for you. I've seen a lot of people talking about looms and susus and all kind of thing going on right now on social media, where you give $20 and get back $600, or you give $100 and you get back $1,000, something like that. You can't write that off on your taxes. This trip I just took, all the parts that were associated with me, including food and the ticket that my wife paid full price for, all those are tax deductions. And especially under the new tax plan that has been pushed out and will be pushed out, that's even more reason for me to take more trips, because I'm in the industry of travel. And being in the industry of travel, anything that I do is familiarizing myself with the travel industry. So the gas that we put in the rental van, that is tax deductible if I decide to write that off. I didn't keep any of those receipts, so I'm probably not writing that off. Again, it's a family trip. I wasn't stressed about it. I wasn't trying to do this for any kind of real gain, but I can if I wanted to, which is the fact that I want all y'all to realize. When you hear about these other opportunities out here, they're great. They do them. But if I had did one of those other ones that approached me, this trip would have been different. I probably would have had to pay the major company that we worked with, that they house their properties in my membership. I'm not going to say the name of the property because you know the dates I was there and you know the price, and that is out of compliance. That's another thing. You want to make sure you're with a company that watches out for you and make sure you stays in compliance so that they stay long lasting. So I'm not going to tell you the name of the rental company that provided the home, but it's very reputable. They have great reviews. If I went directly through them, I would have spent about $1,300 more for that home than what we did. That's just case in point right there. With another travel company, maybe I could have got a good deal on a rental, but it probably would not have been as good as what I got through the membership. So just looking at the membership part of it alone is the bee's knees. Then adding on the ability to actually do the supplier training and to get those free tickets and just be knowledgeable of the park and share that knowledge with friends and family, that was worth so much to me, being able to be that resource to others and to really know what parks to go to make sure my daughters have a great time and for them to see the characters that they want to see. For example, I had no idea what Hollywood Studios was before I did the training. Very little knowledge of Disney before I did the training. But because of the training, we were able to okay, if we go to Animal Kingdom, we can do this, and that. If we go to Hollywood Studios, the girls can enjoy this, and that. And we were able to have that foreknowledge that we were able to share with others and make sure that they had an amazing trip and an amazing time. And that's what all this is about. It's about experiences. I love this experience from last week. Were there trying moments? Yes, it's a family trip. There's always trying moments during a family trip. But because of what we were able to, because of what we have in the palm of our hands, we were able to be a resource to others and make sure they save money as well as we save money. And that's what, and have an amazing experience. And that's what it all was about at the end of the day. To make sure that this $399 investment that I made 2 years ago, that I'm not paying for each month anymore, is something that I know is a fit for somebody who's watching right now. There's somebody, one of you, this might be you. It might be you I'm talking to right now. You've been looking for something that you can do on the side that's not going to stress you out, that can benefit you in the lifestyle you already have and make it even better. That's what I saw when my boy shared this with me, and that's why I'm sharing it with you guys, to give you a real world example of what this is. Not the fluff, not the whole big directors and free cars. All that's a part of it, all that's awesome. But for real world use, I haven't seen anything better than this. Just being real. Sup, guy? Yeah, so like I said, this was an awesome week. I enjoyed every moment of it, even the times where, as you know, being with a bunch of family, they might try to stress you out a little bit, but I loved every minute. Because my girls now have an experience that they can hold on to the rest of their life. My daughter, when she woke up today, she was like, Dada, I'm sad. I was like, why? Why are you sad? She was like, because we're home. I was like, aw, you touched me right in the heart, right in the feels. So, as I was saying, it was an awesome time, and she fell in love with the vacation home. She had fun in the pool. She loved seeing Mickey and Minnie. She keeps telling me that Mickey won. So when we were walking into Hollywood Studios, a lady was walking out, and she had 4 VIP tickets to Fantasmic, and she was leaving for the day. She was like, I don't want this to go to waste. She just gave them to me and my wife and my daughters. I was like, hey, this is awesome. Spoiler alert, it is really scary. That's a scary show. And I had to cover her eyes a bunch of times. And luckily my other daughter was a little asleep because it was a little bit later. But at the end, as you know, is a Disney performance. Good is going to triumph over evil. And from the time we watched that, almost once a day, she was like, Mickey won. Mickey won, Dada. Mickey won. I'm just like, yes, Mickey did win. He triumphed over evil. It was awesome. But memories like that, or even being on Magic Kingdom that day and dancing behind Genie of the Lamp in a conga line with my daughter on my neck. That is a life-changing experience, and that is a memory that she will have for her whole life. And with this membership, and with the ability to use a travel agency to benefit others as well as myself, she will have more of these experiences. Cross my heart. That is why I decided to do this, and that is why I know that this will benefit someone out there. If you heard anything that fits your life and that you believe that you can benefit from, whether it's saving money on your trips you already take, writing off the trips that you take, having insider training and insider pricing, just let me know. I'm not even going to do a hard sell. I'm just letting you know how I personally benefit from it, why I love it, and why it's different than everything else out there. There's a lot of travel opportunities out there that are just travel agencies. There's some out there that are just memberships. This is one of the few who have both, and they do it right. And they're legitimized. Like I said, where's my credit card? I'll put it back in my wallet because I'm not paranoid about losing money. This card right here, not everyone gets this. And a lot of companies make you jump through hoops in order to get this. But because of this, I am legitimized in the eyes of every cruise line, in Disney, in Universal, in SeaWorld, in every hotel chain. Anywhere where I show that, that's like the golden ticket. They know that I legitimately book trips for people, that I didn't just buy into something that is not valid, that I'm not trying to scam anyone, that is not some kind of scheme. But I can go on and on. At the end of the day, what you believe is what you believe, and I know my testimony, I know my truth, and I know why I'm doing what I'm doing, and how much I'm helping others. In fact, while I was on the trip, I helped one of my partners learn a bit about the business. So I was waiting for Fantasmic to start, and I was Facebook messaging one of my business partners who I got on board, who's really passionate about being a travel agent. I was helping him learn a little bit more about invoicing. While we were hanging out by the pool one of the days, I got a random call through my website about a Vegas honeymoon trip for a couple who lives like minutes away from where I live. That's the beauty of working for yourself in a way and having the business part of it. No matter where you are, you can be helping others, and as they benefit, you benefit. Notice the order in which I said that. As they benefit, then I benefit. My focus is always others, then myself. Because this is not an industry where you can be selfish and win. That's just how it is. Like, you gotta be focused on making sure that others win before you even think about winning yourself. But that membership though, whew, and I didn't even talk about the Disney tickets. That if we did decide to go, we would have got through the membership, and not only would it have been a reduced price, not the public price, I would have got reward credits for that too. Anyway, I feel like this is going a little bit long, and I want to make sure that you guys get true value out of this. If you have any additional questions, inbox me. I am an open book. I have nothing to hide, and I got receipts. And if you are trying to get in before that $199 goes back up to $399, inbox me as soon as possible. I will send you a link. I will send you a bit more information. Not gonna lie, that information will have most of the pizzazz and fluff that you're used to, but it's all based on truth. There hasn't been anything that was presented to me in this business, in this membership, in this company that has not shown itself to be true. And that's why I'm still a part of it, like 2.5 years later. It's pretty dope. All right, so this is Craig Joseph of Two Dove Birds Travel. I'm signing off. Thank you for all of you who are on. Thank you for sharing this to anyone who you think will benefit. And even if you see this a little bit late, you've seen this after that $199 goes back up to $399, it's still cheaper than the Disney Vacation Club or the Holiday Express Vacation Club or any of these other timeshare / memberships that about $2,000, or Amex's Vacation Club that's about $2,000 and change to join, and then a couple of $100 each year as a membership fee. Like, it's ridiculous. We're here